An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but for someone, it may just do the opposite. Do you know that apple seeds contain a toxic compound that can cause seizures and maybe even death? Similarly, there are many dangerous items in your kitchen and many foods that generally taste delicious but pose a health risk if you're not cautious. To ensure safe eating, go through your fridge and pantry for these things. Without any further delay, let's begin. Number 1. Elderberries. Elderberries are native to Canada and are frequently used in jams, pies, wines, teas, syrups, and supplements. If they are completely ripe and cooked correctly, they are safe to consume. Elderberries can help with constipation, cold and flu symptoms, and immune system support. However, consuming unripe elderberries can make you feel worse. They contain lectin and cyanide, both of which are toxic compounds, and consuming them can result in nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Before we proceed, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. If you find our videos helpful, please support us by becoming our patron. Number 2. Green potatoes. Potatoes have a poisonous compound called glycol alkaloid that is found in their leaves, sprouts, and underground stems. When a potato gets damaged, matures, or is exposed to light, glycol alkaloids cause it to appear green. Consuming a potato with high glycoalkaloid content can result in vomiting, diarrhea, confusion, migraines, and even death. Even if the shoots are removed, it is advised to discard the potatoes since the poison may still be there. Scientists suggest that it would take around 16 ounces of sprouting potatoes, which is roughly equivalent to one potato, for a 100-pound individual to get sick. So it's best to throw them away because they could be dangerous. Number 3. Cherry pits. Cherries contain a toxic substance called cyanide or prussic acid, which is present in the stone at its center. However, if you accidentally swallow one without chewing or breaking it, there's still no need to panic, because unbroken pits just travel through your digestive system and get out the other end. In the same way, peaches, plums, and apricots are examples of other stone fruits. But don't stress yourself out too much. Yes, hydrogen cyanide is poisonous, but it wouldn't kill you unless you ate a lot of cherry seeds. According to the National Institute of Health, the daily limit for a 150-pound person is 700 milligrams of hydrogen cyanide, which is equivalent to hundreds of cherry seeds. Therefore, as you munch on your cherries, avoid crushing or crunching the pits. Number 4. Kidney beans. Even though you may enjoy adding kidney beans to stews and chilies, you should never consume them uncooked. Raw kidney beans have been found to contain the highest amount of lectin among other bean varieties. Lectins are a toxin that can make you feel sick to your stomach, make you throw up, or cause diarrhea. It is better to cook your beans before eating them, because it only takes 4 to 5 raw kidney beans to cause severe adverse effects. But once the beans are cooked, the toxin is greatly reduced. Number 5. Nutmeg. Nutmeg is usually added to baked goods in small amounts, as it gives them a pleasant nutty flavor. However, if you consume a spoonful of nutmeg, your body might suffer greatly. Hallucinations and other mental adverse effects have been related to the long-term usage of nutmeg. Consuming larger quantities of nutmeg has been known to cause irregular heartbeat, agitation, hallucinations, and sometimes even death. Therefore, it's best to use it in minimal amounts to avoid the risks associated with it. Number 6. Rhubarb leaves. Moving on further to the list of the most dangerous foods, you might be surprised to learn about this modest plant. The rhubarb stem, which is typically used to make jams and pies, is perfectly safe to consume. But it's best to avoid its leaves because they contain oxalic acid. Consuming rhubarb leaves in excess amounts can be fatal and very poisonous to the kidneys. Even if you consume only a few leaves, you will probably experience a number of unpleasant side effects, including a burning sensation in the mouth and throat, nausea, breathing problems, and diarrhea. Number 7. Mushrooms. There are certain wild mushrooms that are poisonous, even if they taste excellent. The death cap and the destroying angel are two varieties of mushrooms that are extremely dangerous. Consuming these wild mushrooms can result in liver failure, stomach discomfort, coma, and sometimes even death. Therefore, it's best to be careful and do your research before randomly choosing and searching for them outdoors. Number 8. Bitter almonds. Almonds are rich in fiber, protein, healthy fats, magnesium, and vitamin E. Amygdalin, a toxic compound that can transform into cyanide, is present in bitter almonds in large concentrations. The body converts the bitter almonds amygdalin to toxic hydrocyanic acid. Consuming this toxic substance can impair respiration, slow down the neurological system, and even cause difficulty breathing. While bitter almonds should never be eaten raw, sweet almonds are just fine to consume as a snack. Number 9. Raw cashews. The cashews with the label "raw" on them, which you usually buy from supermarkets, are typically toxic. To get rid of a poison called urushiol in their shells, they are steam cooked before they hit the stores. Urushiol is the same toxic compound that's found in poison ivy. Consuming pre-steamed cashews may result in severe allergic reactions, and if you already have severe allergies, eating raw cashews may cause an allergic reaction that is fatal. Number 10. Apple seeds. Consuming a handful of apple seeds as a snack is not a wise idea because they contain cyanide as well. Even tiny quantities of cyanide can induce fast breathing, convulsions, and even death in some cases. Fortunately, apple seeds contain a protective coating that prevents cyanide from entering your body if you accidentally ingest some of them. But it's wise to be cautious and avoid eating apple seeds. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video.